Hello ladies and gentlemen, James Blackwell here. In today's video, we're going to discuss the window of opportunity in this recession. The global economy is crashing. Inflation is at a 40-year all-time high. Interest rates are rising. Household debt is pretty much mounting up, and we're in the middle of an energy crisis. And we're set for a recession that we've never seen before. People are going to lose their jobs, people are going to lose their homes, and fortunes will be made and lost. This might sound like doomsaying or fear-mongering, but unfortunately, I am speaking the truth. Analysts predict the next major recession could start within the next 6 to 12 months. My personal opinion, I think we're pretty much in the recession now, and it's probably going to last the next 2 or 3 years. But for those that are prepared and ready, recessions are pretty much the best opportunity to get wealthy, and it could change your life forever. We're in a time now where everything is getting more expensive. Houses, cars, fuel, food, but people aren't actually making more money. So from the dozens of YouTubers that have started to talk about the recession, videos talking about protecting your money, protecting your investments, being smarter with your spending. But this is the wrong mindset. You don't need to focus on how to spend less. You need to focus on how to actually make more. If we look at any recession in the living history that goes back to the test of time, is the rich always get richer and the poor will sadly get poorer. And if we look at the rich of what they actually did, they actually doubled down and actually get more aggressive with their strategies in recessions. They set up businesses, they buy businesses, they acquire businesses, they heavily invest in periods of poor economic growth and to really build long-term wealth. The current financial climate is actually your time to actually seize that opportunity and start building your own financial future. To become one of those greats and create wealth and build influence through smart decision making and laser-focused drive and determination. But this window of opportunity is closing very quickly. So if you want to learn from some of the greats and actually change your life forever, then please keep listening. 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, this is how short the window is going to be for the next few decades to really skyrocket your potential for your business and for your growth. And increasing your income is one of the surefire ways of guaranteeing that you'll come out of this recession in the best way possible. And you even need to be doing this just to even cover the increase in your living costs. But as times get even harder, it's going to be more important to build a plan B in case things take a slight turn for the worse. When times get tough, employers are going to be looking after number one. They will be focused on increasing their income, not yours. You're not going to be seeing pay rises, promotions, anything of those sorts over the next 2 years. It's a business's responsibility to protect themselves. And that's why actually working for someone else in a job is not the best way to actually try and increase your income. If you're one of the lucky few that actually keeps their jobs, you'll be left on that same income at least for the next 1-2 years. But everything else is going to start getting more expensive for you. And I really need to see like people that are maybe not running their own recruitment agency now, but thinking about starting, is there's never been a better time to start, because if you're still stuck in this 9-to-5 job, it's not the way forward in the 21st century. It's been like this for years and years and years, but people need to start opening their eyes up and actually truly realizing like today is the best time ever to start a recruitment business, because you need to start looking after your own future, putting it in your own hands and control. And the best way to do this is start by increasing your income by starting your own business. Something that can start with adding an extra 5, 10, 15k in your bank account. This is extra money that can help you build your wealth and really create a safety net for your future, but always becomes an opportunity for you to exit your more secure job on the side, and when the time is right, you can fully move on to starting your business full time. Because at the minute, your income is limited to your employment, because you can only go so far in your actual workplace. But in business ownership, the opportunities to scale are endless. You can start off by making 5k a month to 10k a month to 100k a month to $1 million a month. It's truly infinite potential, because then the more you reinvest, the more money you'll make, the more you self-improve, the better you'll be and the business will be. And while most people watching this video right now will not go away and start their own business, there will be some of you that will actually go and likely do it, because going down this path is going to take risk and effort. But it's those that are willing to take that risk and put in that effort and hard yards that are going to benefit from this in the next 2 to 5 years time. And that's where their wealth will start to increase, and the opportunity to invest more and make more will increase as well. And when recessions hit, the rich will start buying. I am biding my time over the next 6 to 9 months, cash heavy, ready to invest, whether it's in businesses, properties, investments. There's going to be a lot of opportunity to increase your wealth. And I love this quote by Warren Buffett. He always says, be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. They will buy assets at rock bottom prices and the ride for growth for a few years to come. And you can do this too, as long as you have enough capital to feel the change to come. And if you don't have 10,000, 100,000, $1 million ready to buy up and invest in different assets as soon as the market crashes, you need to be focusing your time on one thing and one thing only: scaling your income. Every single second of your spare time from your 9-to-5 job should be to work on yourself, to invest in yourself, personal development, sharpen your sword, to make sure you've got the skills necessary in order to get yourself out of this recession and being able to provide an income outside of your 9-to-5 job in order to scale up and get yourself away from working for someone else and actually working for yourself. So you should be buying courses, reading books, getting mentors, connecting with the right people, anyone that can teach you how to turn an idea into reality, give you the confidence, the motivation, the strategy, and then you can start watching the money roll in once you start the business. Everything you should be doing should be leading towards the goal of long-term growth for the opportunity that is right in front of you right now. From the small steps of like just getting started to matching and replacing your current income to stockpiling tens of thousands of pounds in the bank account, ready to go when the time is right. If you do this, and I mean really do this, you won't be able to recognize yourself in a few years. When I look back at who I was like 5, 6, 7 years ago to where I am now, it's totally different world. And that was because I took a risk, invested in myself, kept trying to learn, literally put the hard yards in to grow my agency. And where I am now, I'm like in a part where there's a recession coming, and it's probably going to be a really big one, where I'm in a fortunate position that I can actually take advantage and really increase my wealth for a long time through generations. You can do this too if you actually get started today. And when you look back, say in the next 5 years time, you'll not only just have a new business that gives you freedom, autonomy, financial freedom, live your life on your own terms, but also growing your wealth that can change future family generations as well. And the only way you're going to do this is by fighting for your results, taking action, and actually getting started. No resting, no days off, grinding until midnight each night until you start seeing the results. It's not going to be easy, and the harsh reality is, but again, I'm speaking the truth, most of you watching this video will not do this. You won't know how to pull the trigger, and you'll be letting fear set in. You'll be letting family, friends, etc. trying to get involved to hold you back from actually taking action and doing this. And many will start and stop because they don't like the hard work, but it's those of you that will actually continue to go through the highs and lows and battle through this that are going to win. Successful people are born in tough times, and they get there because they work harder than anyone else. They don't compromise, they break away from the crowd to live the life others only dream about. And there's no other logical way while you can't do this for yourself too. If you have a spare hour to scroll through like Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat, then you have a spare hour to set up your business. If you swap that for setting up your business every hour for the rest of the next few weeks, you're going to be a lot further in life. Netflix isn't going to change your life. Facebook, Instagram, they're not going to change your life. But to give your children and future grandchildren the life that they deserve and leave a legacy behind that you've only dreamed of, starts with that hour a day. But it will take 6 to 12 months of hard work, will, and determination to get there. You just need to be dedicated, and then you need to be willing to sacrifice. There's no upside without sacrifice. Do you need that extra meal out every evening, or can you cook at home? Those like little extra expenses can be a saving to actually invest in yourself, invest in the business, because that'll compound over time, especially in a recession. So stop like thinking of like £100 is £100, because after this recession, it could become £400 or £500, especially with inflation and how everything is scaling up. And when you do actually scale it up, it's relentless. Sacrifice, work hard, and do what others don't. These are the 3 things that you need to do in order to change your life in just a few years. If this has resonated with you at all, and hopefully it has to some of you, and you want to get started, here is what I recommend. Find one path and really stick to it. So set your goals, stay consistent, don't get distracted with like 20 different make money online opportunities. Stick to one. Obviously, I specialize in building and scaling recruitment agencies. That is one that you could get started with. But there's plenty more different arenas and different agencies. Make sure you stick to one and just really inch wide, mile deep, and drill down into that. So like, don't start doing like Amazon dropshipping 1 minute, selling social media management the next, to small businesses, only to move to day trading the next day, and then copywriting a week later, because you won't get any results. Find that one thing and be truly ruthless about it. Live and breathe your business. I work in recruitment. Honestly, it's who I am at my core. I've been doing this for like 15 years in recruitment. It comes up in pretty much everything I do in conversation. I'm always studying, I'm always learning. I'm still always trying to figure out how to grow. I could retire for the rest of my life, but I choose not to. I'm still investing in myself all of the time with bigger mentors, masterminds, etc. Still reading, still watching YouTube every day, because I always want to know, I want to get a step ahead all of the time. And number one thing I don't do is I don't get distracted by other opportunities. I could easily invest in other businesses now or go in different sectors, and I have plenty of offers, but I focus to still stick to recruitment because it's what I know best and where I've got an unfair advantage. And that's what's got me to where I am today. And that's where I'll get to the next level as well, is by sticking to that one thing. I've stayed this course for years, and now I have a 7-figure agency that pays me the lifestyle where I actually don't need to be in the office. As you can see in the background here, I'm actually in Bali at the minute, traveling around the world all summer. Whilst the business still operates without me. But all of that, like, it didn't happen overnight. It took me 7 years to get there, but it happened because at the start I did that commitment, took that risk, took the leap, went through fear, and put in the hard work. And now I have all of the capital, so I can diversify my assets. I can invest in other different opportunities now, and when the market dips, I will experience generational wealth that everyone's been talking about. So I'll be the one that's remembered in the legacy of my family that's created generational wealth, and I'm very excited for that. But like I said, you can do this too if you get started today. Time is running out. There's a saying I always say to people that maybe try and join my program or ask me for advice is, if you always do what you always do, you'll always get what you've always got. And that's why you need to do something different today to get started on the right path. My name is James Blackwell. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll catch you on the next one.